What's going on? What's going on, folks? Rob here, and a lot, um, a lot of news out of the NFL today. Um, we'll get to it in just a minute. Uh, okay. Um, the big news out of Green Bay is Aaron Rodgers wants out. Bye bye. Um, don't see him playing there anymore. I think he's gone. Um, we did not hear this 3 weeks ago. He made a point to say it on draft day. He made a point of it, and he got it out today. I think 70% of the people thought that he was either going to say, this is going to be my last. A few people thought he was going to say, I'm out. I want out. So this changes the whole outlook for the draft. It really does. So I hope you've got your bottles of water, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, beer, whatever you got. Your snacks. Got to get your snacks together. Got me a blueberry muffin. Deep dish pizza chips. How about that? Deep dish pizza cheese curls. I don't know what they taste like, but deep dish pizza. We'll try it. And we'll have it throughout the evening, I guess. Aaron Rodgers pretty much made it clear. It's 3 destinations I'll go to. L.A. I'll play. Well, not L.A., but San Francisco. I'll play for the 49ers. Vegas. I'll go play in Vegas for the Raiders. Denver. That was somewhat a surprise. And by saying Denver, now I'm starting to think if there's going to be a team that's going to light up the lines for Green Bay, it makes a lot more sense to send him to either the Raiders or Broncos rather than it does the 49ers. I think the 49ers stand pat. They've already offered to make a deal with him, and he turned him down, being the Green Bay Packers. I think Mac Jones is their guy. I think Mac Jones is going to be their starting quarterback week 1. I think that's the way they're going to go. If I had to guess, I would say the Broncos are the team that may make a blast or splash in this deal. What do? Well, obviously at number 9, you got to think they will be trading that pick off if they're going to get Aaron Rodgers. Chances are they're either going to be in contact with Green Bay and say, look, Green Bay, what do you want? Obviously you're not going to want, probably not going to want another quarterback. I wouldn't think, even though Rodgers would be leaving, they've got Love. I don't know. I think if I'm guessing, I think the 49ers stand pat. I think the Raiders stand pat. I think the Broncos are the clear favorite here to get Aaron Rodgers. Why? The 49ers, they've already set themselves up with number 3 overall pick. It's going to be a quarterback. So enjoyed watching Slam Wars earlier. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Big Paulie's World of Sports Sims. Thank you very much. Slam Wars. Yeah, I've got a couple of packs of Slam Wars around here. And, there's 16 of them. There's 16 different ones. You can get New York. You can get Japan. You can get Canada. You can get Mexico. You can get the Pacific Northwest. You can get Florida, Mid-Atlantic. You can get Georgia. And also Superstation. There's all sorts. Deep South, Texas. There's a lot. So there's a lot of fun to be had with Slam Wars. It's a lot of fun. The Aaron Rodgers story has got to be the biggest one, though. Oh yeah, well, let me show you. I hope everyone's getting their snacks together. Got me a big bottle of water. Mom made me a blueberry muffin from this morning, and I got deep dish pizza chips. So we're going to be trying deep dish pizza chips by hers. I don't know if that sounds good, if it doesn't sound good, but it's something new, I think. So we'll be giving those a try a little later in the evening. We'll try to be here throughout the evening. I think the top three picks stay status quo. I think it's Lawrence, Wilson, Jones. I think it's going to go that way. I don't think it's going to change, barring another trade. The 49ers, they made their offer to Green Bay. That's exactly where Aaron Rodgers wanted to go, was the 49ers, which makes all the sense in the world. They have got everything in place to win a championship. They've got the offense. Their defense is not bad, and they can fix some of their defense right here. If they were to get Aaron Rodgers, they could do that. They could use a couple of picks. Obviously, what does Green Bay want for Aaron Rodgers? 3 number ones, probably more. And the problem is his age. Was he 38 now? I wouldn't give 3 number ones up for Aaron Rodgers now. 5 years ago, yeah. Not now. No. So we'll see what ends up happening. I think they'll probably end up not getting that much for him. But Jordan Love looks like he's going to be stepping in, going to be quarterback week 1 for the Green Bay Packers. So now, what's the Pack going to get? We'll see. Aaron Rodgers has got 3 teams he set out there and said, I want to go to either the 49ers. Obviously, they've been trying to make a deal with them for the last 4 days. They've been quiet about it, so is Green Bay. We didn't know anything about this. Raiders and Broncos. What's up, Captain Carl? Good evening. The Raiders and Broncos, between those 2 teams, to me, the Broncos make the most sense. Alex, what's going on? And I'll tell you why. The Raiders don't have a pick until the 17th pick. The Broncos have the 9th overall pick. So why wouldn't you want to have a higher up pick? Chances are Aaron Rodgers to the 49ers, please happen. We're going to know pretty quick tonight. We will know pretty darn quickly tonight, because if with the number 3 overall pick, the San Francisco 49ers wish to trade that to the Green Bay Packers, then you pretty much know Aaron Rodgers can take a plane and head home to California. We'll see what happens. Thinking someone makes a push in the NFC with the Bucs basically standing pat and re-signing everyone. Make Roger Goodell quit. Wow. The thing of it is, Big Paulie, where do you really make a push here? If the 49ers are the team that Aaron Rodgers may end up going to, that 3rd overall pick is worth a mint to Green Bay. Who will be the biggest surprise tonight? Well, tonight's just round 1, correct? Tonight is just round 1. I'm gonna take a bite of my blueberry muffin. Somebody help me out here. I think it's just round 1 tonight. I'm going to make a bold prediction. That's pretty good. 1 running back. That's all gets drafted tonight. 1 running back. That's it. How about that? Is that a surprise? You guys tell me. 1 running back is also going to get picked. Will Trask go to day 2? Will Trask go to day 3? Trask, a lot of people saying Trask is not even a third. I don't think Etienne's going to be I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Najee Harris will be the only running back pick tonight. That's my pick. Everybody else has things they need. They've got needs below him. I just don't think so. So who says that? This is a great question. Who says Trask gets picked in day 1? Who says Trask gets picked in day 2? And then who says Trask gets picked in day 3? I've actually got Trask going tonight. It's probably a surprise. Darius knows that he said his brother even said to him that he thinks he's going to the Saints. I think so too. I think Big Paulie says he thinks he goes day 2. I think he goes tonight. I really do. I think Trask is going to go tonight. There's some other quarterbacks that are decent quarterbacks that are going to go 4th, 5th, 6th round. There will be some decent quarterbacks go that far. Look, I think the team has missed out on everything so far. With the number 1 pick, the Jags take the returner from Alabama, Forrest Gump. What's up, Tribe fam? The one team that looks like they're getting left out of everything going on around them is New England. Remember when New England used to have their fingers in everybody's, they knew the temperature of the bath water everywhere. And now they don't. They don't have – what's up, Bobby? Who is a projected first-round pick who will fall out of round 1? Wide receiver, let's see. I think it'll be a wide receiver. I think Moore, the kid out of Purdue, gets picked. But I think one of those other wide receivers they fall 2nd round. That's what I think. We'll see. We'll see, but man, oh man. Anybody that's a Green Bay fan, I'm going to be watching Blackhawks Panthers at 8. And hello, Bobby Kettler. Nothing wrong with that. I'm going to take another bite of my blueberry muffin. Hopefully, it's a good draft. Let's hope so. And Darla says hello. I'm going to try some deep dish pizza. Try some deep dish pizza chips in a bit. Sean D says Mac Jones will go to the Patriots. Patriots don't have a first-round pick, bud. Well, we'll know tonight if it's a smooth draft anyway. New commissioner, probably not. Aaron Rodgers going to the 49ers, which could happen. That could happen. But trust me on this one. The Patriots, I don't think they want Mac Jones. I don't think the Pats want Mac Jones. I think there's a great chance that if the 49ers end up getting Aaron Rodgers, I'm talking about Green Bay. Green Bay doesn't want Mac Jones. If Aaron Rodgers goes to the 49ers, Green Bay's going to get that number 3 pick. They're going to trade out of it. And it's an excellent chance for a team like the Broncos to move up, Raiders to move up, or, like you say, the Patriots to move up. Lions have a 15th pick, bud. Lions have a 15th pick. You watched the draft where New England doesn't have a pick. Nope. You watched the draft where it said Detroit traded this pick to New England. Well, they have 7 and 15. I think Let's see. First round picks for the NFL this season. Okay. Okay, Patriots are 15th. You're right. You're right. My bad. My bad. So I got to actually trade out for that then because I got the Lions picking 15th. So somebody actually they put a trade on there for me. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Do you think the Patriots get a quarterback at 15? I don't think so. I don't think so. How is garage sale? Garage sale went pretty well today. It went really well. Pops was here with me. Mom was here with me today. Darla helped me out, and she's not getting around too good right now. She's having a little bit of a hard time. Darla is. She's not feeling the greatest. So, did Charles Barkley come by? He did not, and neither did Danny and Gray. They didn't stop by today. It could tomorrow. It could happen. But not today. My choice for rookie of the year changes now. Because I've had Mac Jones being rookie of the year if he went to the 49ers. It looks as though the 49ers have tried to make a trade with Green Bay for the last 4 days. Kyle Pitts, I think he goes to Atlanta. He says he doesn't think he will. He thinks he's going to go to Miami, but we'll see. He thinks he's going to Miami. If the Pats stay put at 15 right now, I think I think at edge rusher Paye, I think he could be a possible pick too, Captain Carl. Caleb Farley may be late first round. I got Farley going pretty quick, 22nd to the Titans, but they could definitely use edge rusher too. They may go with that. Phillips. They got to get some edge rushing too. Titans are really bad. Quiddy, what's his name? Quiddy Pay. I think that's where the Patriots may go with the edge rusher. We'll see. I just don't think they'll take Lance. I don't know. I think Lance still could be on the board then too. Penei Sewell to Miami. That is a very good possibility. I still say Cincinnati takes him. Yeah, I know Joe Burrow is in the head of the GM, and yeah, we want Chase, but come on, you got to get somebody to keep him upright. I think Sewell's going to end up going to Cincinnati, but it may not. I think he goes to Cincinnati. We'll see what happens there. Rodgers actually goes today. Did you hear Tim Tebow might be tight end for the Jags? Yeah, so Rodgers upset a lot of his following. Some of the players in Green Bay had no idea he wanted out. And it's really put a stir there. I don't think there's any chance he comes back to Green Bay. We'll see. He's caused too much of a stir now. So we'll say, what's the point of having weapons if you have no time to pass the ball? Exactly, Sean. I think you got to get Penei Sewell in that case. The Bengals could trade down. Who is the one player who could lose their starting role tonight to a draft pick player? Well, obviously Jimmy G. Mac Jones gets picked third, and no talk of Green Bay. Jimmy G's probably gone. Jimmy G's probably gone. And I think he ends up going back to New England. That's my opinion. Just is New England will be stupid enough to give a king's ransom for him. If they do, they're idiots. You don't give up over a third round pick. Nothing over a third for Garoppolo now. Not at this point. He's been hurt too much. You got more than that for him, yeah. But that was 3 years ago. Now he's not the same player he was when you sent him out there 3 or 4 years ago. He's not that same player. Tom Brady retires. Tom Brady is not going to retire today or tomorrow. But I definitely think Mac Jones, if Green Bay is not a player with Jones or with the 49ers, I think Mac Jones steps right in and he is the starter. More and more, it's looking to me like Denver. Denver's the spot for him. Why not? They've got a high draft pick. They could give that up. And Green Bay could get Fields probably with the number 9 pick. And then who knows what else they could end up getting. Plus, don't forget, the Packers have, let's see, what pick do they have too? They got the 29th pick too. So they'll probably take an offensive lineman with that pick. But if they could get a receiver and an offensive lineman, have Love in there as quarterback, obviously somewhere down the line they'd have to get him a backup quarterback probably in the draft. But Love did the same thing. He did nothing different than the way Rodgers did. Rodgers sat, waited his turn, and became a star. Who is a projected 4th through 6th round pick who could be a big time steal for the draft? I really think most of the steals in the draft, if you're going to talk about it, it's got to be either receiver or quarterback that's going to be somewhere in the 4th to 6th round. The kid from Wake Forest, I just don't see him as a pro quarterback. I don't think he is. And I've seen enough film on the Stanford quarterback. I'm really, he is shaky at best. We'll see what happens. But I think whoever takes that Stanford quarterback's wasting a pick. Will Goodell get booed tonight? Yes, he will. In Cleveland, yes, he will. Now, if he came out there and walked out there with their quarterback, maybe not. But that's about the only way. And he may do it. I think, a big-time steal would be a quarterback that you don't, Kellen Mond. He could be. I think he could be one that people use. I'll say, well, he's going to be a backup. Has to end up playing sometime or another and ends up being a really good player. I mean, I think so. What are you most looking forward to about round 1 of the draft? The 3rd and 4th picks. 49ers, I think they take Jones. I would say I'm 80% sure they'll take Jones. Falcons, I have no idea where their ass is at. Pitts. A lot of people are even saying they're going to take Fields. Lance. Hell, they could even go Sewell. I don't think they will. Not if they're going to stay with their quarterback. I don't think they would go with Sewell. I think they would go to Pitts. But who knows? Pitts seems to think he's not going to get picked by Atlanta. We'll see. Gary Bettman will get booed every time they are seen at an event. Yeah. First 3 picks, Forrest Gump, Happy Gilmore, Captain Hook. I have Lawrence, Wilson, and Jones going number 1, 2, and 3. Pitts probably the best athlete in this draft. And if the Falcons get him, they have got one hell of a player there. They could trade down. They definitely could. But why would you? Why would you trade down? Because unless you were going to get a boatload for Pitts, and I don't think you would. I mean, 2 number ones maybe, and that'd be probably bottom end ones. I wouldn't do it. So Falcons, I think they pretty much are forced 4 ways. They can go with Pitts, most likely, I think. They could go with Chase. I mean, not Chase. Chase, and then either Fields or Lance. Who will be the biggest bust? I've said all along, I think Justin Fields is going to be a bust. I really do. I don't know if Lance would be considered a bust because he hadn't played anywhere. I mean, how can you be considered a bust when you're coming out of North? I mean, that's the same deal with Carson Wentz. Is Carson Wentz a bust? I mean, he didn't come. He came out of Nowheresville, North Dakota. I mean, I don't know, but I think how many receptions, receiving yards, touchdowns, Smith and Waddle. It all depends on where they go, Darius. It all depends on where they go. I think if whoever, the Dolphins with Tua, I'm not sure that's the best fit. The Panthers, now, since they traded away Bridgewater, they're pretty much on Darnold. I don't know how much he can provide you. These receivers are not going to the best places. They really aren't. Let's see. How many receptions? Smith and Waddle. I just don't think that. I mean, the Lions, I really think the Lions are the best setup for most teams because they got so many good picks coming up. I saw Christian Barmore wants to sack Brady the most. And you guess what? Barmore could end up with the Bucs. It wouldn't surprise me at all. I think you can also add Alan Silver to that list of commissioners getting booed. Got Waddle going to the Lions. I actually got Devontae Smith going to the Lions. We'll see what happens there. Waddle, I've actually got him going to the Panthers at number 8. But it all could turn around. It really could. What's going on, Dave Gardner? It's only about 25 minutes. I don't know if I'll end up getting to watch it or not. Or I'll just kind of hang tight right here and watch it on. I can actually throw it on my computer here. So is everybody in accordance with Lawrence going number 1? I think Lawrence goes number 1. I don't think Khan he's acted like it's like he's trying to hide something, but he's not. I think he tonight he will. They will take top 2 picks are locks. I agree. I think the top 2 are locks. I think Wilson's definitely going to New York. Lawrence goes undrafted. Yeah, Lawrence just got married 2 weeks ago. Khan, I heard, was around the ceremony. I don't know if he had a whole lot to do with it, but it's definitely looking that way. It really does look that way. We'll see what happens. The first defensive back, that should be interesting too. Will it be Surtain? Will it be Horn? We'll see what happens there. Yeah. It's definitely Lawrence number 1. He has the playbook. Oh yeah, I agree. I think I think he's done everything but sign on the dotted line, just due to the fact that he could get in trouble signing early before the draft. I don't think you're allowed to do that because you're not actually on that team yet. But don't be surprised. Darius says he thinks Horn goes, then Surtain. I like Surtain. I just think he goes to Dallas. There's too many connections there. I think he goes to Dallas. I think the Giants will get Horn, and I think it could happen. I definitely think it could happen. We'll see. Let's see what Anthony's up. So, guess what? Al, Red Sox fan, and Anthony, if you could pick any 3 draft prospects to interview on your channel, who would they be? Mac Jones, I'd like to talk to him. Wow, that'd be pretty good. I'd love to listen to Christian Barmore. I'd like to hear what he's got to say, and I'd like now to listen to Aaron Rodgers, see what he's got to say. We are gonna. It looks like we're gonna be on Al Red Sox fans channel tonight for a little bit. I don't know how long I'm going to be on. They have not mentioned anything. Anthony, Bleacher Bums Gaming just sent me something and said, "Would you like to get on with Al with us?" So definitely, Al Red Sox fan. Find his channel. It looks like I'm going to be probably going to be a guest on his channel. Please come over. I appreciate it if you would, and just be cool with everybody. And we're definitely, if I'm in there, I will definitely be watching for the questions asked and posed this way. So, yeah, I'm gonna shut her down, and I think we're gonna get together with Al in just a minute, and we should be on in just a couple of minutes. Al's a good dude, yeah. So Big Paulie, Darius, Sean, Captain Carl 8, please, Tribe fan, check with us for a few minutes and we'll see what it's all about, okay? Give us a try. Till I see you again, my name's Rob. Thanks so much. And if something falls through where I'm not on there tonight, I'll pop back on here. So expect me back on somewhere before 8 o'clock. Have a good one. Bye-bye.